Stage 15 was 185K with those 3 Category 1 climbs at the end, and it was an action-packed day. There was a huge break to start the day, 36 riders, and it was a dangerous one. There's Nairo Quintana, the highest placed rider. He was only 7 minutes back. Nibali made the break, Michael Matthews, Ilnur Zakarin, Mike Woods, Simon Yates, Simon Geschke, all kinds of good guys in the breakaway. It was such a hard day for Quick-Step to control this race, and they don't really have a good team for it. And on top of that, we saw that Enric Mas got dropped for the day. He must be sick or something. He ended up losing 20 minutes. And the race really just blew apart on the penultimate climb of the day. Now, heading into that climb, that huge breakaway was down to 21 riders. And you'll notice there are a lot of Movistar riders in there. There's Quintana, Soler, and Amador. And Simon Geschke from CCC, the last rider on that list, he went solo on the penultimate climb. Now, there wasn't just breakaway action on the penultimate climb, there was action in the GC, and Mikel Landa was the one to put it all into motion. He put in an attack, and everything started to blow apart. Adam Yates got dropped, Alaphilippe started losing all of his teammates, and he was all alone with about 40K to go. Ineos, who hasn't looked as strong as in the past, they started losing riders too. So Wout Poels was the only guy left for Ineos to support Thomas and Bernal. Up in the breakaway, Simon Yates caught up to Simon Geschke just after the summit of that penultimate climb. Meanwhile, Landa was maintaining his distance from the peloton, and he actually had 2 of his teammates drop back who were in the breakaway, Marc Soler and Andre Amador, so that he could bridge back up to the breakaway. And that's what happened. Landa, he caught up with the group that was chasing Yates and Geschke, and that group included Nairo Quintana. Now up ahead, in the Simon party, Yates attacked Geschke, and he went solo with about 8.5 kilometers to go. So Landa and Quintana were together in that group behind, but there doesn't seem to be much communication within the Movistar team because they didn't really work together, and Quintana got dropped. However, Landa kept going, and he was making good progress. And this is when all of the action started to happen up ahead. With about 6K to go, Thibaut Pinot put in the first of a series of attacks. And Geraint Thomas was the first one to go, and Alaphilippe looked to be in trouble, and eventually he got dropped as well. The only riders who could hang with Pinot were Bernal and Buchmann. And Buchmann, he is for real at this point. Keep an eye on him for the future. So it was Pinot, Bernal, and Buchmann. And then it was just Pinot and Bernal, and Pinot went again, dropped Bernal, and Pinot was all alone. Alaphilippe, he went back to a group that included Geraint Thomas and Kruijswijk, and Wout Poels was there for Ineos, and he was helping Geraint Thomas limit his losses. Pinot was pushing hard, he had his pain face on, and he caught Landa, so it was Simon Yates all alone up front, with Pinot and Landa behind. Now with about 2 kilometers to go, Geraint Thomas made an attack and Alaphilippe lost contact. So Yates was still alone up ahead and Yates took the victory all alone. Pinot came behind with Landa and they were about 33 seconds back. Here's the top 10 for the day. Keep in mind that Pinot gains an extra 6 seconds time bonus for taking second place on the stage. So he gained 24 seconds on Bernal and Buchmann and 55 seconds on Thomas and Kruijswijk. Here's the GC after stage 15. And remember, before today started, Alaphilippe had a 2 minutes and 2 seconds lead. So now he only has a minute and 35 over Geraint Thomas. Kruijswijk is in third. Pinot gains more time. He's fourth at 150 and Bernal fifth at 202. In a vacuum, this isn't a terrible thing for Julian Alaphilippe. He did have a bad day, he lost some time, but he didn't lose a whole ton of time. He's still in yellow, he still has a minute and 35 seconds over Geraint Thomas, and everyone expected him to have a bad day. If this is his one bad day and his only bad day, then he really didn't lose a whole lot of time, and he could still go on to win. However, what it really does is it opens up everybody else's mind to think, okay, Alaphilippe, he's finally showing signs of weakness. His team is not built for these mountain stages like this, so he's going to be isolated, and they have a lot of opportunities to crack him. So tomorrow's the rest day, and there's going to be a lot of things to think about. I'll come out with another video tomorrow, just like I did on the first rest day. I'm going to recap what happened this week and look forward to the third and final week. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.